Okay, Aries, you're up. My name is Dawn Priolet, and this is your Love Tarot consultation for the time period of October 20th through November 20th. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, where you can get these monthly tarot readings every month. I think I just said that twice. um, and go down to the description box. If you need a private reading, in the description box there will be a link that you can just click on, and it will take you to the page on my website where you can set up a private reading with me. So, without further ado, before I get started, as usual, I'd like to have you really put your energy into this reading by coming up with a question that you have for your relationship, or if you're not currently in a relationship, just think of a question that you have about what it might take to find that relationship, that perfect partner. Because the last part of the reading, I will give you an outcome card, which will be the answer to that question. Okay, so on that note, let's get started. Okay, so the first card up, this is how you see your partner right now, or if you are currently looking for a relationship, this might be how you see a possible partner. Like, this might be something that happened to you in the past, because the Emperor in reverse, um, the Emperor is a pretty controlling guy. And sometimes we do need control, and he could, control is not a bad thing. It's just he's very masculine. He likes to control things. But when it comes up in the reverse, it can be like well, I don't want to say a Saddam Hussein, but somebody who kind of takes control to a very negative extreme. So, this is telling me that in the past, if you're looking for a partner right now, this may be something that you're having to work out emotionally, is because in the past you've dealt with men who were very controlling, and in fact your father was the one that started that. So that's the thing that's getting in your way, actually. This is how your partner sees you. Wow. The word that came up is lazy, unprepared, unmotivated. Because normally the Eight of Pentacles, this is like the apprentice. This is somebody who's really working on getting their life together as far as their career is concerned. But because it's coming up in the reverse, unmotivated is the word that came up. Lazy. And they're also saying this may also be how you feel about yourself. Because usually if someone else in your life judges you in a certain way, they're just reflecting the judgment that you have for yourself anyway. So you may have some judgment about yourself as being lazy and unmotivated right now. So just see where that fits in for you. Your needs in a relationship. Well, this is pretty standard, right? Upright. This is a lying, cheating person. Someone who is pulling something over on you. It came up in the reverse. You're saying, I don't want any more of this. I don't want any more cheating. I don't want any more lying and half-truths. That's pretty straightforward. And your partner's needs in a relationship. This is working together as a team. This is working in cooperation with each other. and it might even have to do with cooperating with each other, even in the financial department as well. You know, because it is 3 Pentacles. Okay, so that's your partner's needs. And the current state of the union. The state of the union is the Page of Swords. This is a message. Mental. I just heard mental strife. So there may have been something that just recently happened in your relationship. You may have heard or found out about something. And as I'm doing this, my eye is actually being drawn to whatever this is in the background. My eye keeps going to that, and I'm thinking this could be about, maybe you just found out about something that happened in the past, in your partner's past, or, you know, I have a feeling it's something that didn't just happen, but you might have just found out about it. And that's causing some strife is the word they keep saying, emotional strife and stress. So, wow. Okay, so this is how you want the relationship to move forward. Ace of Wands, you want a new start. So whatever this thing is that you just found out about, or that your partner just found out, because it could actually have to do with you or your partner, as far as the thing in the past. But this is how you want to move forward. You want a new start. You want, you know, you're like, hey, can we start over? Can we make a new start here? Wands are fire, you know. So the feeling I'm getting is you wanna start things up again, and maybe even some things as far as your sex life is concerned. Do you want more fire in the relationship? That's what I'm hearing. How your partner wants things to move forward. Okay. The Lovers in reverse. And sometimes this card, sometimes it refers to Gemini because, you know, it's the 2 people. Gemini's the twins. But sometimes it has to do with a choice. And I just heard it, shit or get off the pot, you know, like your partner wants to move forward saying, you know, make a choice, choose. Is this thing in the past more important to you or what? Make a choice. And so a factor that you need to consider going forward in the relationship, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. 6 of Pentacles, oftentimes this is balance, give and take in the relationship, everything kind of working. But when I see it in the reverse, it's an imbalance. It's there's not a lot of give and take. Maybe one person in the relationships feels like they're giving it all, and there's not a lot of balance, and they're feeling depleted, is what I'm hearing. So, okay, Aries, it's that time. So whatever that question was that you had at the beginning of the reading, ta-da! The answer is the High Priestess in reverse. High Priestess, wow. This is the same cards that just came up for Pisces, by the way. That's interesting. So I wonder if some of you Aries people are involved with Pisces people, because this is really weird. Because these are the same cards that came up for Pisces, although not exactly in the same order. But anyway, yeah, let me know in the comments if you're involved with a Pisces person, because that's pretty weird. Because normally the High Priestess, she's very psychic, very well connected to Source, tends to be very balanced. But in the reverse, it's just showing, things are really out of balance. The masculine and feminine, the energy in the relationship is off, they're saying. And maybe you're not feeling or trusting in your own ability to know what's going on here. And maybe that's what's also causing some of the strife, because you're not really connecting to your intuition right now about what's really going on, about what the truth is. Because oftentimes, the truth is not what happened or what didn't happen, but the truth is, how you and your partner really feel towards each other, and that's the truth. It's not about what happened or didn't happen in the past. And for clarifying cards, I picked, wow, again, the Hanged Man and the Seven of Pentacles. And, this is kind of making sense, because down here I said this is how your partner sees you, kind of unmotivated and lazy, like you need to get to work. And the Hanged Man, I see, is kind of like, you're hanging on the cross, or trying to get illuminated. Maybe you're spending a lot of time in meditation, or doing other things that your partner doesn't feel are all that important. And your partner thinks that you need to get more motivated to contribute financially, because things are financially out of balance. And this one, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's showing, you're waiting on a job, but that job or that opportunity is not coming forth. Whatever it is, it's in the reverse. It's either delayed or it's just not coming up. And wow, and in the meantime, you're just kind of hanging around, and you may be doing some work on your spiritual development, which is wonderful. But right now, your partner isn't really seeing the value of that. And so there you have it, Aries. That's your reading for this month. And I will see you either next month, or if you schedule a private reading, if you need more detail or more specific advice on your relationship and how to get over this past stuff with this controlling man, your father first of all. Like I said, see the link below. So, till we meet again, my name is Dawn Priolat. Peace. Salam. Ciao. Till later.